What is up YouTube? Welcome back to another anime live action video for you guys, as today we're actually going to be talking about the Attack on Titan live action movie that is coming from Hollywood. And yeah, I kind of wanted to make a video about this one because I do remember the Attack on Titan Hollywood movie getting announced a while ago, and since then we haven't really heard any news or anything about it. So yeah, I kind of wanted to just make a video talking about it to let you guys know about it, and also just give you guys a little bit of insight on where we are with the film right now. Because yeah, the last thing I remember is that Hollywood was making a live action Attack on Titan film instead of the Japanese live action Attack on Titan movies that already exist. And I was kind of excited because, you know, Hollywood, bigger budget, and you know, they might do the Titans more justice and, you know, make them more horrific. And then I also remember the director that was going to be directing this movie was actually the director of the new It movies. So, you know, big time Hollywood horror director. And on top of that, I also remember hearing that the producing team for this project was going to be the same one as the Harry Potter movies. So I was really excited because it seemed like, you know, we got a good team behind it. You know, we got Hollywood, big budget, and of course it's Attack on Titan. So like, seems like a good team, good project, good anime, good film, right? But since then we haven't really gotten any news. So yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to make this video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so it says here in October 2018, Variety reported that Kodansha and Warner Brothers tapped Andy Muschietti, the director of Stephen King's It and the upcoming Flash film, to direct the live-action Attack on Titan movie. In 2017, Deadline reported that Warner Brothers was negotiating to get the feature rights for the Japanese manga IP Attack on Titan, and that the project was for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them producer David Hyman. The project would be a remake of the Japanese film that was done in 2 parts. The previous live-action Attack on Titan movie was first released in 2015, directed by Shinji Higuchi. Part 1 became the 7th highest grossing Japanese-produced film at the Japanese box office in 2015, while Part 2, End of the World, underperformed at the box office. In a November 2019 interview, Muschietti discussed why he was drawn to the live-action Attack on Titan project in the first place. Quote, "I'm fascinated by Attack on Titan," Muschietti said. "It's a story that I first saw the anime and then the manga. I find it fascinating. There's a lot of themes there that attract me a lot, that I want to talk about. It's also a fascinating horror adventure. There's also all the elements of human drama, so I really want to do it." Wow, he sounds really excited about it. I mean, Attack on Titan do be hitting though. Side note, I just recently caught up to Attack on Titan, and bro, I must say I am so hyped for part 3 of the final season. Oh my god. I mean, Attack on Titan just don't miss for real. It just, Anyways, in April 2021, Muschietti and his sister Barbara formed a new production company called Double Dream, and the live-action Attack on Titan film is listed as one of the projects the company will be working on. Wow, okay, so that's actually news to me. The film is being produced by Barbara Muschietti, David Hyman, and Masi Oka, who played a role on NBC series Heroes and produced The Meg and Netflix's Death Note. Interesting. It is also proposed that if Hyman did take on the Goliaths, it would be for a 2-part deal, similar to the Japanese live-action version. Interesting. Muschietti released It Chapter 2 in 2019, and the director has been busy working on the upcoming DC Comics' adaptation of The Flash, starring Ezra Miller as the Scarlet Speedster. It's likely that Muschietti's next project he will be focused on is the Attack on Titan film, so it could take a few years before it gets released in theaters. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for this article. It seems like we might actually get an Attack on Titan film from Hollywood right after the conclusion of the story in the anime, so that would be kind of interesting actually. You know, it would probably be good for Attack on Titan if the film actually came out after the conclusion, because I feel like once the anime concludes, it's like, well, first off, the manga ended a while ago. Once the anime concludes, it's not like there's going to be that much for Attack on Titan to keep it going, right? To keep the fandom alive. So with a Hollywood live action movie, especially if they're going to do a part 1 and part 2, much like they did with the Japanese live action, it could very well help keep Attack on Titan alive for many, many years to come. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Muschietti does for this live action Attack on Titan and what he does differently from the Japanese live action movies. Personally, I've watched the Attack on Titan live action Japanese movies, and I wasn't really planning on making a video about them, but to be honest, I probably should and just make a review video on those 2 films. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got for this one, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the Hollywood live action Attack on Titan film that is soon to come from the director of It. Do you guys think it's going to be good, bad, better than the Japanese live action ones? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, that helps me out a ton. And of course, if you guys want more anime live action videos like this, you know where to be. Definitely hit that bell notification to stay tuned for all the content that I'm going to be bringing you. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
base, ready to crash, personal